Good morning, agents. Road Warrior here, and I'm in the runabout, which is my normal car, not the RV. Sitting here on the side of the road. I just finished a single lap of my local farm. I have been farming pretty heavily to try and get enough cubes to charge all the keys that I have, and I'm getting to the point where I just don't have any inventory space. So I'm also gonna take a run around and smash some of the green in the area. My good buddy Bithead is out and about this morning throwing fields, so I'm gonna go and stop him, or at the very least tear down what he's built. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna bring you along and hopefully get some gameplay footage of me smashing these anchors and maybe even some of the spines, and hopefully come back here in an hour or so and get a little bit of farming done as well, because I still need more cubes. There's so many keys to charge, it's ridiculous. Looking forward to that, and I'll come back to you in a little bit with an update as to how it's going. See you then. All right, agents, another hour and a quarter later, I've made it to McAllister. The car is not what I was aiming for. You can maybe see the entrance a little further back there. Did some good work. Knocked out 3 major anchors that Bithead uses pretty frequently, as well as his spine here along sort of McAllister campus and a little bit north. There's still the spine at the Capitol building, and there's still a major anchor up at Rice and Arlington that I should probably go deal with, but I have inventory space now, and so I would like to go home, get some more tea, because I'm empty. Need more of that for sure. I also forgot to get breakfast, so that's priority number 2. And then I'll hit the road again, do some farming, and then probably go and clean up the rest of that green that Bithead is using to make fields. And probably end up having to chase him around a lot today, if I'm being honest, because there's a pretty good chance that he wants to rethrow these fields before next checkpoint, or maybe even sooner. I think he's trying to do it for AP, potentially. And, you know, that's fine. You can get all the AP you want, but you're not going to get these fields back up. Not for a checkpoint if I can help it. So that's the goal. I did also throw a couple of blockers that hopefully will stop the southern fields from flying again. But, I mean, he can get those down pretty easily. It's just a matter of, hopefully it just takes him a little bit more time. So I'm going to get back towards home, do some more farming, and I'll come back to you with another status update in a little bit. All right, agents, I'm here kind of on the west edge of what I would consider my territory. And I've done a good amount of driving around and fielding things up after having finished my farming runs and ended up with a pretty full inventory. I'm hoping that I can recycle down some of the keys that I've fielded, like the portals that I've fielded up entirely, and possibly do a little bit of inventory management, maybe recharge some keys before I have another opportunity to farm my farm, which is in a couple hours here. But I think I'm probably going to end the video shortly and try to get it edited and out, especially since I know I didn't do a video yesterday, so I kind of owe you one. And so I'm just going to do one more update from the Intel Den, and yeah, I'll see you shortly for that. All right, folks, back here in the Intel Den, and I am pretty happy with the way things are looking. If we take a look at the Intel map here, you can see my sort of central area is pretty well fielded up, looking strong, and there is a little bit of green here up by the Capitol area. That's that Rice and Arlington anchor that I was talking about. Those links go up there, and then there's some stuff along Capitol, well, in the Thomasdale, South Frogtown area that maybe could be taken care of, but for now, I think it's okay. Always more to do, but I think I'm pretty happy with the way things have gone today, and I am excited to go and do some more farming, but there's very little else for me to do at the moment, so I'm probably going to leave things the way they are for now and see how Bithead responds later today. And we'll keep going, of course. We'll keep building my area. We'll keep building sort of defense against bithead as much as possible, and of course I'll keep farming to try and keep all of my keys charged, because I'm not only charging this area here, but I'm also charging a whole bunch of portals that I captured on my trip to Houston, and even from trips prior to Houston. So there's a lot going on with that. In fact, I'll show you one thing in particular, if I can get the Intel map to cooperate. Let's see. So I think back in October, I was in Wichita Falls, and I threw this field just northwest of Dallas-Fort Worth, which is still up. I'm still recharging that sumbitch. So it's taking a real long time for somebody to get over there and knock it down, which means that I have a lot of portals to recharge, but that's okay. Just as an example, that is still up. And there's a couple of examples like that scattered around the map of the Southwest United States. So we'll keep that going. Thank you all for watching. This has been lovely. I'm hoping to have a couple of things to share with you in the next few days. Especially tomorrow, I've got a decent plan. There's plenty to do. I'm hoping I can get some of that stuff done today. I've got just background work to get into, and you know, it's always a bit tough, but I'll keep it up, and I'll let you know when I get close to what I want to accomplish. Hopefully sometime this weekend, I'd imagine. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you enjoyed this video, do please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. That's how you know when the next video comes out. And throw in the comments some suggestions, some feedback, some thoughts. I don't have my cats with me, but say hello to Munchkin and RFL if you are so inclined. And check the description for a link to my Patreon page where you can support me for $5 a month. I'd really appreciate it. I don't have a job right now, so I kind of need the help. And there's also a link to my gaming channel where you can watch me do longer form content, and I'm actually going to go and record a video for that right about now. So if you're into that sort of thing, then that's where to go. And with that, thank you all once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.